it's Annie here at Dee's for a couple more 4th of July tutorials. Today in the video, I'm going to show you 2 different things you can make for the 4th of July that are super easy. And I'm also putting together the kits for shopdeeslouisville.com. You've been buying those up. That popsicle swag has been the #1 seller for a few weeks. And so we're doing more things like that. I'm going to show you really quick how to put them together. So first up, I'm going to show you how to make a lantern swag. If you watched a few weeks ago, I did it with flip-flops for the summer. And today I'm going to use this star stem that's so fun, and it's got all kinds of wild stuff going on, little curly cues and some twigs with the little balls at the end, and then the really cute wired stars. And I'm also going to pair it with a little bit of greenery mixed pick here as well. So what you want to do is, this is a lantern that's considered a medium size. What we're making is a little bit longer, so I would suggest, you know, maybe if it was a little smaller, it'd be okay, or even bigger than this if you have them on your porch. But what's nice about what I'm showing you is you can put this on a mailbox or a flagpole, all different places. So I started out by cutting the stem off just a little bit, and then I went on and chopped off this one as well. And everything normally when we make a swag goes up, and today we're going down. So what I like to do is hold this in place and then work with my wired parts of the stem. So I definitely know I want a star kind of going up, a couple curly cues, and then a big piece of the grass stuff. Kind of pull that up. And as you'll notice, you're creating a gap automatically where your ribbon's gonna go. So now that I've got about a third of that stem going up, I'm ready to add on my floral piece. So this is just a little guy, not fluffed yet. I'm gonna turn him upside down. I've already chopped the end. I'm gonna lay it right there on top, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull a little bit of the green kind of to the top, pull some behind the glitter stem, maybe a little off to the sides. And the reason why I like using something that has some greenery in it is because I feel like it helps ground it, where you don't have just this kind of like airy, glittery stem and then a bow stuck on there. It kind of adds a little floral touch, but it also helps ground all the glitter and the ribbon you're gonna add. So I've finished fluffing all of that out. Now I'm ready to make a bow. So sometimes while I'm making my bow, I like to take just a piece of the wire and go right around the top of this and hold it in place so I can hold my bow up to it and see what I'm doing. All I'm doing is just twisting that on like that. So today I chose 2 ribbons. The first one is a 2.5-inch ribbon with the stars on it. And I love that. It just adds a lot of the blue on there. It really pops on the white lantern. The other one is my favorite though. It's the red and white stripe that says God Bless America and the glitter, and I just love it because it shows up really well, and I like having the tail say the message, so we're gonna have it kind of coming down like this. So we're gonna start out with the blue. We're gonna just do like we normally do, take a little pinch about 6 inches down. The reason I did 6 inches because I want it to stick up and mix in with all this pretty stuff, so as you can see, that's the perfect length right there. I'm gonna make a couple loops. And this is 1.5 yards. You'll get 1.5 yards in the kit. And as you can see, it's the perfect amount because now you have enough of a tail coming down and you have a nice big 5-inch loops there. Next up, I'm gonna do the God Bless America ribbon, and I'm gonna do this a little differently. I'm not gonna start with the tail going up because I wanna make sure you can read God Bless America. So I'm actually gonna do it the opposite, where I pinch. Make sure that God Bless America is coming down. Let me switch arms here so you can see. So now you see the whole God Bless America, and I'm gonna pinch right here, and I'm gonna make my loops the opposite way. So long tail first, loops, and then short tail last. And that way you ensure that you can read that right there. So I'm gonna make a couple loops of this one as well. I'm not so much worried about reading it in the loops because you can read it really pretty on the tail. So I'm gonna make another loop there. And actually, the way it worked out too, you could have this tail going up, or you could leave it coming down, and then you'd have 2 God Bless Americas. And I really like that. The way they've spaced it on the ribbon is perfect to do it like that. So now I'm ready to tie that off. I grab another wire. I'm gonna go ahead and tie this one in a knot just because that's a little bit bigger stem than we normally have. Now I'm gonna untwist this. I'm going to put that bow right there in that gap we talked about where the 2 stems come together. flip it over, tie it in a knot using that same wire. See here? Here it is. Go on and tie that in a knot. And now I'm ready just to twist it right onto the lantern and cut those tails and fluff it a little bit more. So you can go right at the wire's long enough, you can go around the crown of the top of this or at the very peak. I'm gonna go kind of around the box part so it sits a little bit lower. Just twist that right on. Now you're ready to fluff. So you just wanna kind of bring the tails to the back, maybe even bring this one like this direction over here, and bring that floral back to the front. And the reason I always do that is we don't want it to look like we stuck a bow and it's separated. We want it to look like it's one nice big piece we've made. So again, bring some of those florals, that green in front of that ribbon. Bring those stars back to the front especially. Don't want to hide those. I think there's another curly down here. Yeah, there we go. All right, and now I'm gonna cut the tail. So I'm gonna cut this blue one a little shorter. I've got this cute God Bless America over here that I've already cut. Just gonna fluff it a little bit. And then over here, I've got the shorter blue. And then lastly, I have this other God Bless America. It's a little bit shorter, so I'm gonna cut it and kind of put it towards the top over here, like that. So look how simple and easy that was. When you go on shopdeeslouisville.com, we've made it even more simple. We've put all the parts in a kit together, and this kit only runs $20, and that gets you the bow stems, the ribbon, and the little wire that you need. So that's perfect. Go check that out. The other one, once you get on there, is going to be the rocket swag, which is behind me here. I already have it made, and I have it twisted onto a boxwood like you've seen us do a lot. I made this exactly like the 4th of July pineapple swag. Popsicle swag and the summer popsicle swag. So all you need to do is go on there and watch that video. It's basically the same technique where you lay the 2 stems on top of each other and then the bow, except everything kind of goes to the top. And I just wanted to give you a different version other than the popsicle with the cute little rockets and the ball stem. And look how pretty it is showing up on the boxwood wreath. The boxwood wreath is also available on the website plain too. So go on shopdeeslouisville.com and grab this guy too. He's only $20 too for the whole kit. You get both stems, both ribbons, and the wire. And I love it because this has a little bit of sparkle. So both of these are going up. We're still shipping out everything for 4th of July. It's going out really quick. So go on there, make an order, and we're going to keep posting stuff all summer long.